Alright YouTube, here I am in fancy Dublin with a nice little water fountain behind me and everything. If you're familiar with the area, you probably know what course I'm at, but stay tuned to find out where I am. Alright, that's right, you guessed it. Here I am at Balgriffin in Dublin, a 9-hole course. Definitely a putt and approach course. Relatively easy, definitely beginner friendly. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough and let you see what the course is like, some of the shots and the amenities here. See if it's worth your time for the drive out here. Alright, hole 1, par 3, 150 feet. Nice signs. Thanks, City of Dublin, you rock. Nice tee pads. Here's your shot from the tee pad. There's your basket. Pretty much just throw something a little bit stable, let it glide in there. Try a nice little putter or something. Just make sure you get around that tree in front of you. You should be good to go. Alright, so walking up to hole 1, here we are. That's that tree I'm talking about missing. But then here's your basket. Once you get past that tree, you're pretty good. Just don't go too far. Could go over that mound and in some little woods, but all in all, pretty easy hole. Alright, hole 2, par 4, 152 feet. Are you insane? Look at that. Nice little trash can. Let's see if there's anything in there. Oh, some people are in trouble. Anyways, here we go. Nice tee pad. Basket. Basically straight ahead there. You gotta just worry about obviously hitting that little tree right there. And that tree out there. Pretty much a flick hole. Could possibly throw something a little bit stable on that right route. Once you get past that tree though, pretty gravy. Super easy for a par 4. Get you an eagle. So we're down here a little bit closer to the actual basket. Here's that scumbag tree we were talking about you gotta miss. Once you do though, you're pretty golden. Get you a 2 or a 3. Get you a stroke or 2, baby. Feel good about yourself. Hole 3 is a par 3, 276 feet. What? Isn't that like twice as far as the last hole and it's one less par? I don't know. Math ain't mathin', baby. Tee pad here. Basket. Straight ahead and out there. You'll see it. Kind of zoom in. Woo, zoom in a little bit for you. Got some trees to miss. Relatively challenging hole. I mean, par is, I would say a goal for this hole. Walking up to hole 3, so kind of like I said, there's a couple trees you got to worry about really, but in all honesty, you're probably throwing right hand, backhand like most people. You're going to be throwing over here, letting it crash in a little bit. As long as you get past those trees, ain't really a thing. Get you a par, maybe a birdie if you're real sweet. Hole 4, par 4, 225. Again, not exactly sure how they come up with these pars, but you know what? It is what it is, man. It's like flight numbers almost. Zoom in there, there's your basket. This one's a little bit challenging. Got to throw something over stable for sure. Get in around all them little buggers. Alright, so walking up to hole 4, as long as you get past this little devil tree right there, got that kind of straight shot at it, straight through. Still got trees to deal with though, definitely not super simple. This might be the hardest hole on the course, I would say. Gets a little tight in here, don't want to throw too far, get trapped in them pine trees, but I would say a 3 is pretty easily attainable here. Hopefully get yourself a bird. Hole 5, par 3, 267. Tee pad. Basket. Right there. Mildly challenging. Throw something a little bit understable. Just let it kind of fade in there. Or flick it. Something with not too much finish. Alright, so walking up this hole, as you can see, is pretty open, really. But really, I mean, your concern could be that the road is decently close. If you kind of overturn something or whatever, you can see these cars flying by. Definitely don't want to go on the road. But, you know, you get up here, really easy shot, really open. Hole 6, par 3, 240. Don't know why this one's facing the wrong way of what you would throw, so you got to come over here to the tee pad, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. You can see the basket right there. You got some trees in your way for sure. Relatively challenging. Alright, so this is walking up to hole 6 here. Tree, tree, big tree, 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 tree. Definitely here's where you want to get through. Hopefully you're still flying relatively straight. Get in this mess here. And look, surprise, surprise, you got another tree to deal with there. But as long as you get your disc out into this neighborhood right here or so, got a pretty clear putt at it. Look at that nice little water fountain in the background, Maine. Dublin, you'd be doing things right, baby. Taxpayer money well spent. Alright, so this is the view walking to 7. Look at that. Got yourself a nice little bench. Just take a little break, catch you some fish or something. Whatever you want. Things like that. Here's 7. Again, signs facing the wrong way unless you want to throw right into the water, but hopefully you don't. So hole 7, par 3, 150 feet. Turn yourself around and it's just straight ahead. Got to get it through them 2 trees. Hopefully you can throw something pretty straight. Test yourself. Hole 8, par 3, 148 feet. Tee pad right here, baby. Basically, straight ahead. Just test yourself, man. Again, how straight can you throw? Nothing really blocking you. Hole 9, par 3, 164 feet. Final hole in the course. Told you, it ain't that bad. Here's your tee pad. And your basket is out. Let me see, where's that? Right there. Water behind it, so you do want to kind of be careful. Kind of miss this tree here. And really that bigger tree there. Relatively challenging. Could be intimidating with the water right behind you. Alright, so here's walking up to 9. You can see it's a little bit downhill there, basically, leading to that basket with the water behind you. A little nasty. You don't want to get your disc in there, really. Never know what's in there. Okay, so that is Balgriffin. Small little 9-hole course. Pitch and putt. Maybe a couple relatively challenging holes. A couple par 4s that really shouldn't be here. Make you feel good about yourself though. Come here, shoot some down, shoot par if you're just brand new. Kind of practice some shots, things like that. Great course for beginners. Let me know if you've been here or not. If you came here when you were a beginner, or if you even still come here even after you're not a beginner. Only one other couple's out here, guy and a girl. Looks like they're having a good time. Super nice, you know, fountain, all that stuff, benches, trash cans, pine trees, baskets, tee pads, all those kinds of things. Comment below what course you want me to go to next. Give you a quick walkthrough. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do it all. Tell your friends. Come on, people, make me famous. Bye.
Who be on this disc golf, baby?